Привет, comrades! Welcome to Real Russian News. I am your host, Sergey Putinsky. Thank you very much for tuning in, where you could get last week's news today. We're a little behind due to government inefficiency. Luckily, Elon Musk is going to fire most of our staff tomorrow. I hope I still have a job. Our top story. The Ukraine-Russia war turns 3 years old. Happy birthday, Ukraine-Russia war! You don't look a day over 2. Anyway, this war is getting crazy. It might come to a stop, but in a weird way. Because great Russian asset Donald Trump has said that Ukraine started the war. Yes. Can you believe it? He is blaming Ukraine. He said Ukraine started the war. He said it is their fault. He is victim blaming. I cannot believe it. But I can believe it, because I often get victim blamed. Just the other day, 4 beautiful women in negligee came up to me. They grabbed me right by the hammer sickle. They rubbed their puss against my leg. I said, "Excuse me, ladies, you are invading my personal boundaries." They say, "It is your fault. You started it. You started it because you're too sexy. Look at the way you're dressed with your gold chains and the hair on your chest. Woof. Plus, your beautiful blue eyes say to us that you want to join NATO. We have no choice but to encroach upon your personal boundaries. We come to a resolution. I give them a piece of my sovereign territory. From the waist down, they can get as many precious minerals from me as they want. Ha ha! Win for Sergey." Here to talk more about this and more news is President Donald Trump. He's hanging out right now with Vladimir Putin playing Tetris in the Kremlin. Mr. President, great to hear from you.
Thank you very much for having me, Sergey. It's great timing. I was just having phone sex with Elon Musk on the other line. He does a lot of great things, but he's not great at talking. He's not great at talking when it comes to turning me on. He may know SpaceX, but he doesn't know phone sex. He's not great at talking. We'll stick to Starlink. We'll stick to auditing the government. But the phone sex, probably not going to do that again with Elon.
No problem, Mr. President. So tell us, how is it in Moscow right now?
I'm actually not in Moscow, Sergey. I'm not in Moscow at all. I'm actually in Thailand right now, and it's an eye-opening experience. I thought there was only 2 genders. Then I came to Thailand, and I learned something new. I met a beautiful woman named Ming Lai. I grabbed her right by the pussy. Turns out it wasn't a pussy. She had a bigger dick than Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama combined. We call her Big Mike. I think we know.
That is fascinating news. Also in the news, you have been talking a lot about sanctions against Canada. What do you have to say about this?
We're going to sanction everything, even American pornography. That means if you're in Canada and you're masturbating to American pornography, you're going to have to do it 25% more. It might get a little raw, but that's the price you got to pay.
Wow, this is wonderful, Mr. President. Thank you very much for coming. And finally, speaking of Canada, our great dictator from north of 49th parallel, 51st state, Governor Trudeau, a.k.a. Kim Jong Blackface, who recently stepped down, but he's still in power. I don't know how this works. Oh, yes, I do. I'm from Russia. Vladimir Putin has done this many times. Anyway, he's decided to give Ukraine and Zelensky, #1 panhandler, Beggar King, $5 billion more. You may say, what is it for? It is for more weapons! The rest of it he will give to his friends in Mexico. And our final story. A meteor is due to hit our beautiful flat Earth in 2036. We are all going to die. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Спасибо. До свидания.
Spasibo, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm, which is run by the evil Silicon Valley overlords, deep state people that run our Western democracy. Spasibo. До свидания.